Welcome back, you guys. My name is Sarah. I am known as Carnivore Yogi over on Instagram. Thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel and clicking on today's video. This is part 5 of a 5-part series called Getting Started on the Carnivore Diet. And today I'm going to talk to you about weight loss. The burning question that everybody has. We're here in 2021. Everyone wants to make a drastic diet change and lose the weight. I get it. I've been there, done that. I started Carnivore Diet actually in January of 2019. So there just weren't videos like this available when I started it. I was stuck to the podcasts. So before I jump into that, just to let you guys know, I'm not a doctor, nutritionist, or expert. I'm sharing my experience with you as well as the experiences of all the people I've talked to over the last 2 years of putting myself on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, which is thousands of people at this point, okay? So I'm not just making this up. I will also link below this video in the information section some experts that I rely on, that I have personally worked with, that if you need some extra help with your weight loss, with your metabolism, with mineral deficiencies, electrolytes, that these are your go-to people that I highly, highly recommend. So check those people out if you need extra help. So the first thing I'm going to say in this video about weight loss and the carnivore diet could be a little bit controversial. I don't think that the carnivore diet should be used as a weight loss diet, to be honest with you. I think the carnivore diet should be used to get to the root of your autoimmune issues. Perhaps it's a food intolerance, something that you're eating. I think it should be used to give your digestive system a break. I think it should be used to heal your body, to heal your hormones. Now, if you heal your body and you heal your hormones, weight loss is going to be a side effect for a lot of people of that process, of having those hormones that are in a great stable place, of getting your gut healed. Again, your gut health will also, your microbiome is also going to influence your body's ability to gain and lose weight. Those gut bugs, believe it or not. I did a whole video about the microbiome, which I will link below this one, that will talk to you about how I had to do a little extra work on my gut in order to get some weight to just kind of drop off, which it did when it was microbiome related. So should you do the carnivore diet to lose weight? I think that you absolutely can. If you, and it's going to depend on your diet before you did the carnivore diet. When I first started the carnivore diet, I didn't have a lot of weight to lose. It was maybe like that last 10 or 15 pesky pounds. What I did was lose immediately about 7 pounds of water weight, because when you switch over to a diet devoid of carbohydrates, you're going to drain out those glycogen stores, right? Your body's going to lose a ton of water, and you'll probably lose a ton of inflammation in that process. So you'll have a water weight whoosh, but that's not fat that you're losing. It's just water, it's inflammation off your body. I never really did have a lot of success losing a ton of weight on the carnivore diet because I didn't have a lot of weight to lose, and I wasn't eating a terrible diet before I went into the carnivore diet. I was already autoimmune paleo because I'd been on this journey to really heal my autoimmune issues through diet over the last 10 years or so. I've really been working at this and run the gamut with ways of eating. But if you come to the diet like me with a pretty decent diet beforehand and not a ton of weight to lose, you may not get the results that you're looking for. But what you will get is those hormones, as long as you do the diet in a way that is optimal for you. Go back and watch some of my other videos on hormonal health. If you do the diet in a way that's optimal for you, you will experience regulated cycles. Ladies, men, you may have that testosterone finally go up. Your sleep may get better. And I'm saying may because we're all different, and I don't know how you're coming into the diet, what your history is, okay? So just something to consider if you want a diet purely for weight loss. If you have no autoimmune issues, no hormonal issues, none of that, this may not be the right thing for you. I know I'm a killjoy today. However, if you have been eating a standard American diet, you have a lot of weight to lose, you've just been eating tons and tons of food, let's say you've been eating 4,000, 5,000 quote unquote calories a day, you start a carnivore diet, You probably will see very quick weight loss, and I have seen people lose 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100, 200 pounds before eating on the carnivore diet. A lot of those people I have had on my YouTube channel. So make sure you go to that section, interviews and inspirational stories, because there are tons of stories in there of people who've lost a lot of weight on the carnivore diet. So I do believe it is possible, especially if your diet before, you are doing a lot of binge eating, eating a lot of sugar, a lot of carbohydrates, just a very unhealthy diet. I do believe that just going to carnivore diet will help you drop a tremendous amount of weight, absolutely. So that's something to take into consideration as well. Here's another unpopular opinion. If you want to lose weight, you have to be in an energy deficit. I'm not going to use the word calorie because I'm not a calories in, calories out kind of girl, but you have to be in an energy deficit. And for some people, you've got to get your hormones regulated, because your thyroid, you're coming into the carnivore diet with low T3 perhaps, with a downregulated metabolism, a downregulated hormonal system. So weight loss is hormonal, and not a lot of people give it that give it that name. It's too much one side or the other. There's too much like woo-woo over here of like, just eat 0 carbs and you're gonna lose weight and it's magic and it's amazing, which I disagree with. And then there's people over here on this side, it's calories in, calories out, do more cardio, do more exercise, eat less, move more. So I'm somewhere here in the middle on this topic with weight loss, that you do have to have regulated hormones to get your metabolism in a place where when you're creating an energy deficit for yourself with your food, you don't feel like you're gonna die. And that's kind of where I've been over the last year, is that I've really had to work on my hormonal health, and I got my hormones where I thought was in a good place, tried to go into an energy deficit, and it was too much too soon. Downregulated my hormones, thyroid, they went back to not a great place. And so I had to kind of reverse diet. I had to eat more, and I'm kind of holding steady with that right now. I've kind of gotten to this place with myself where I'm like, you know what? We need to just stop worrying about this weight loss thing, because what's important to me is to feel good, to have a regular monthly cycle, to not go into menopause at age 41, because that was happening to me because I was so hell-bent on losing weight. So I really had to get to this place with myself where I'm like, we're gonna get the hormones happy and kind of just trust this process. We're not going off and eating tons of ice cream and chocolate and cookies. We're not eating unhealthy foods. So you know what? If I'm supposed to drop the weight, I will drop the weight. But you have to get those hormones balanced and regulated. And then once you get in that place, that time period is going to be different for everyone, depending on your metabolic history, your hormonal health. All of that stuff is going to be totally different of how long you really just need to stay, more so at a maintenance level with your food before you can drop it and try to go into a surplus. Some people maybe stay there 3 months, 6 months. Some people need to be there a year before they do it, and it doesn't cause a big down regulation. This is again where I recommend working with a coach or a qualified professional to help you determine that for yourself. Am I ready to try to cut down how much I'm eating on the carnivore diet? Because I think, and this is again controversial, that if you're on a diet devoid of carbohydrate, that you should eat a lot of fat, that you should be in eat super high fat, kind of moderate the protein a little bit. Again, this is controversial. All right, guys, so this is not a full talk on weight loss, but hopefully it's enough to get you started, to get the wheels turning, to get you thinking. I'm happy to make more videos like this, but I hope this 5-day series was extremely helpful for you. I know there's going to be tons of questions down there in the comments, so feel free to leave one and I will check them out, try to help you guys out. Thank you again for watching. I'm excited to do more series like this if this is something you guys are interested in, but I hope you enjoyed it and have a really awesome rest of your day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.